So, we have a follow-up story to last night. It seems that Bokuten has returned to Steam. So, it's back. I mean, this is good for anime at least. I mean, at least it's finally back on there after Steam wrongfully removed it. And so now it's back up there. So, bit of good news, but of course we still have a bit more to talk about. So, let's get into it. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, Manga Gamer stated, "Hello, everyone. We have amazing news to share with you today. Bokuten, Why I Became an Angel is available once again on Steam. More information on the incident can be found on our blog." So, good news here. It is back. So, while Steam may have removed it, we finally get to see the Bokuten's return. So, for anime, this means that there is a victory here. So, there's a little victory. It's pretty awesome. But, also, there's been some things that have come up as well that Hayachi figured out. There is an update about the situation with Bokuten and the recent ban on Steam. Valve's Vice President, Doug Lombardi, is claiming that Manga Gamer never removed the 18+ content and could be enabled with a patch. This is not true. Steam are liars. The patch is over 1.2 gigabytes big. So, had there been the lewd content that Steam's trying to state that Manga Gamer had in there, which they didn't have in there, they would have been able to easily see this. 1.2 gigabytes big? Yeah, there's no way that would have been avoided, despite the fact that Steam stated that they must have missed it. Okay, so this is actually from the article that I read yesterday, and this is what Hayachi actually highlighted out of this. The statements of Manga Gamer's PR director John Pickett told the Daily Dot that the publisher received an email from Steam several hours after Bokuten was removed from Steam. The representative with Steam responsible for the ban claimed Manga Gamer had added spicy content to the game that would not have passed our content review process, according to Pickett. Pickett refuted this claim by stressing that no material was added to the game since its release on December 19, 2019. Kind of funny how it sat there for several months. Not an issue, right? And then, of course, now of all times, Steam's just like, "Oh, but we got a problem," and then removed it. Bit strange, don't you think? After contacting Valve for comment, Valve's Vice President of Marketing, Doug Lombardi, said Bokuten was removed after discovering an external patch that activated adult scenes with underage characters. In our initial content review, we missed content hidden in the game's depot that features adult content with underage characters, Lombardi told the Daily Dot. While not accessible in the game itself without an externally acquired patch, we were distributing that content depot through Steam, therefore the game would not have passed our content review. We've notified the developer and improved our content review process to avoid this in the future. Now, here's the thing. Pickett then called Lombardi's statement incorrect, as Bokuten's adult material must be added externally, which he compared to downloading an adult Skyrim mod. We took painstaking care to ensure that there was no adult content in the All Ages Edition distributed on Steam and Discord store. There is mature content befitting a mature title, but there is no adult content in the build provided by Steam, Pickett said. Our company does offer an adult patch, and adult content is contained in the patch available solely on our own website and our servers. No adult content is distributed through Steam servers for Bokuten. So, this means that Steam had an issue for no reason because Manga Gamer had it exclusively on their own site. So, that means that Steam never had any reason to remove Bokuten in the first place. So, as you can see here, this is where it's at. It's on their own website. So, yeah, Steam, you got some explaining to do, considering that if you're going to sit over here and have a problem with them having it on their own website and not on Steam or Discord, yeah, there's the issue there. The problem is not the fact that the patch exists to add the content back. Steam is claiming that the content was already in the Steam version and you only needed a patch to activate it, which is not true. Please spread the news that Steam are just big liars. Exactly. It comes down to the fact that Steam is having an issue for literally no reason because the patch could not be obtained through Steam or even Discord. So Steam lied to get rid of it. They were just like, oh, well, it looks like this is an anime game. Well, we're going to have to find a way to get rid of it to protect the children. That's basically what they did. And that was the excuse that they came up with because there was no violation of the rules. None whatsoever, which is absolutely ridiculous. But luckily, Bokuten is back on Steam, and, the adult patch is on their own website. It is not on Steam, it is not on Discord, it is exclusively to Manga Gamer. And that's for those who want the adult version, obviously. And they actually had an article about this themselves talking about the entire issue. So here's what they stated. As some of you may already be aware, on July 28th, Valve suddenly removed Bokuten Why I Became an Angel from the Steam storefront for false and valid reasons. However, thanks to the support this title received from fans and the community, Valve was willing to meet with us and discuss the matter. After further investigation from both sides, a valid issue with the previous Steam build of Bokuten was discovered and corrected. So now the title is back on Steam for everyone to enjoy. So thank you all for your support, and to celebrate the return of Bokuten on Steam, we're putting the title on sale for 50% off. Manga Gamer customers can get their copy at a discount right now, while Steam customers can take advantage of the sale starting tomorrow, August 5th, at 1 o'clock. The discount will last on Manga Gamer and Steam until August 18th, so come take advantage and experience this deep, heart-aching tale of love for yourself. Now, while this is good for Bokuten and Manga Gamer, here's the thing. Expect more companies to crack down on stuff like this. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to see more removals and bans of anime, light novels, manga, other anime games. I wouldn't be surprised. Or censorship or any of that. Because there's an agenda against anime. You can clearly see it from these big companies. You can see the Outrage Mob going after it as well. I mean, for example, back in February, you have a politician in Australia who wanted to get anime and manga banned because they stated that, oh, well, it hurts the children. It hurts the children. When it doesn't hurt the children. And then again, you also have that super ultra mega Karen over there who might have something to do with this, who might be a big reason as to why you have platforms like Amazon and Patreon and PayPal and Steam, doing stuff like this. And then, of course, you have that idiotic politician, in Florida who's over there saying that basically, anime is a problem and that, of all things, Dragon Ball Z, which I talked about last week, Dragon Ball Z is a problem, which goes to show you this guy doesn't watch anime and how out of the loop this old fossil dinosaur is. But, that's the other thing. We also saw back in March where you see people going after, Hatsune Miku figurines. Amazon removing anime figurines, that was going on, which I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing Puritans running around actually flagging this stuff trying to get it taken down because they deem it as problematic. That wouldn't be surprising to me. But, we're seeing more and more of this stuff happening. It's obvious that there's an agenda against anime. You can clearly see that these people have an agenda against anime. These companies, Puritans, we're seeing it more and more. And this is a problem because this is what Japan has been afraid of. They have been aware of, the issues with the West and, how it seems like they're trying to just censor anime or try to take away the freedom of expression of the creators over in Japan, which is wrong, which should never happen. And, when you look at it, Japan's going to have to push. They are going to have to put their foot down and say, no, we're not changing anything. You're going to have to get over it. And you also have the issue with China as well. And their censorship is even worse than America's, when it comes to this stuff. So, there's a lot of issues. This is why Japan has gone to their government, to try to ensure that they can keep their freedom of expression. And they should. They should keep their freedom of expression. Any artist should be able to freely express themselves. And, with this issue continuing to rise, it's going to start with the harder stuff, like the more hardcore extreme stuff. And then, of course, it's going to wire down to the smaller stuff. I guarantee you that's where this is going to go. And, it's like back in the 90s when a bunch of anime back then was actually being censored. It's more like we're regressing rather than going forward. And that's not a good thing. And, here's the thing. It's going to continue to get worse, and that's why we're going to have to fight to ensure that this doesn't happen. But I'm glad for Manga Gamer and Bokuten, and anime got a victory out of this one, at least. So that's a good thing. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the news videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.